Today we are running, oh wait, garbage.
Oh.
Garbage day. Oh, we better get that before the garbage man comes. No, it looks like he hasn't come yet. Because this one looks open right there. We got the garbage situation figured out.
I would freak out if we didn't throw out our garbage.
And has that ever happened? Like, has that ever happened to you?
yes.
Where it's like, oh no, they missed the garbage. And then you have no room for the garbage for the whole next week.
No, but
that's a problem.
A lot of times I find it and like across the street hasn't been picked up yet. So then I'll throw it out. I'll move our can to our like neighbor's house.
We're just gonna do a 35 minute run.
Yeah.
Easy pace.
Easy for some of us.
Easy-ish pace. That'll prepare us for tomorrow. It's a half marathon.
You're gonna be falling down the mountain.
And yeah, you're pretty much just placing your feet in front of you as you're falling. There's some like 9 and 10% grades. It's over 3,000 feet of drop in 13 miles.
I feel there's parts where your arms are like
What happens is that if you're not used to running a lot of downhill, for the next about 4 days I can barely walk. Yeah. So I don't know why I'm doing this race again.
There's no other races this year.
That's the issue. All of my races have gotten canceled. I've had 1, 2, 3, 5 races canceled. We're walking into the Heber Half. Let's see what they've got in the expo. So pretty small event. I'm just shocked that this race is even going on. I'm hoping that I can do just one triathlon this year. There might be one that might be happening at the end of August, or at the beginning of August, and I just have to determine if that's actually going to go on or not. Should I wear a tutu? Would this be my color? You sure you don't want to wear a tutu?
I think you should wear a tutu.
Maybe in another day when I'm not actually trying to run. Look at this. You can't turn this down, man. $5 for t-shirts, $3 for t-shirts. Problem is I've got way too many t-shirts. Now I'm getting into all the data of trying to analyze tomorrow's race. This is a time trial I did because there weren't any races going on. I did a 1:27. 6:41 pace. For my race tomorrow, should I do heart rate? Jason told me not to go faster than a 6:30 pace, which would, if I could do a 6:30 pace, that would be awesome because that would put me right where I wanted to be, which is about a 1:25. This race, as I explained, it's like super downhill. It's like 3,000 feet of downhill, and that's the first about 9.5 miles. So you kind of want to go really fast at the beginning because it's so steep. An average pace would be great, 6:30, but I might want to go fast at the beginning, especially if it's so steep. It's actually still downhill at the end of the race, but because you've been so used to the steep downhill for the first 2/3 of the race, it almost feels like you're running uphill at the end, and you're like I'm like generally super tired. My heart rate was staying at 168 for a lot of miles. Till about, oh, here we go. Finally got into 170, mile 9, 170. So last 4 miles, I'm sitting at 170, which is pretty high for me. So I can hold 180 heart rate for about 20 minutes. Okay, I think I'm gonna run for heart rate. I think I know my plan. I'm hoping that with the downhill, even though it's high in elevation, that I can do about a 125 tomorrow. So with the half marathon, it's only like an hour, 1 hour, 25 minutes. You don't really need a whole lot. You don't need to drink a whole lot. Probably goos, a couple of goos. That'll take about 30 minutes and 60 minutes. I've also got my Vaporflies. Those shoes definitely help. They help me with my marathon. They help me with this time trial right here. So I'm hoping that with the shoes and, I've definitely been better this year. This time trial was a couple months ago, so I've gotten a little bit better, but with all that downhill. So anyway, I'm hoping I can drop a couple more minutes off. 125 is my goal. Let's see if we can make it happen. It's time for the race. We are up here at Timberlake. I'm sitting in the car. So we have this great idea, which was to drive one car up here, drive one car at the finish line, and that way we don't have to sit outside and freeze. You see down there's the lights. I'm just nervous that I'm not going to do as well as I want to do. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you on the other side. Okay. I'm done with the race. I feel good usually at the beginning of this race, but about mile 4, man, my legs were dead. Did well, I got a PR, did a 1:25.17 officially. In previous years, that would be good enough for second place. So I was pretty sure I was gonna get on the podium in my age group this year.
I think my best was maybe 1:55.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Way to go.
I know, I ran fast because I was so cold.
Did she sort of stop?
Huh?
Did she sort of stop and
I
walk?
left your mom at mile 1 because I was so cold. I felt like my feet were frozen in snow.
They're like, I'm not.
And so I was like, I've got to run fast so that I can warm up. So how do you feel? You did your fastest.
So the Vaporfly's going downhill.
Not a good idea.
Yeah, it was burning like mile 4.
I'm so glad you went ahead.
I didn't mean to leave you, but
I'm so
I was
glad.
so cold.
Because I just wanted to run my slow pace.
Yeah, I was honestly, my legs felt like little ice blocks. I was like, I have to go faster. Woo! PR bell.
Ring it loud. Nice job. How do you feel?
I'm a little tired, but I feel okay now.
Let's go put our legs in an ice bath for some real pain. This is more painful than the race. Massage therapist told me it would really help with the inflammation and hopefully with the recovery process. Because usually what happens is, man, 4 or 5 days, I can barely walk. So I'm hoping this will help. Okay, let's go through the miles. I did a 6:29 pace. My official time was a 1:25:13. PR mile 6:01, 5K 19:05. I did an official 5K in November 1908. 10K, this is definitely my best, 38:21. 10 mile 1:03:21. And then half marathon, according to Strava, is 1:24:56. 6:07 first mile, then 6:04, 6:22. 6:04, 6:07, 6:21, 6:14, and then mile 8, 6:33, and that's when the wheels, I was still keeping a good pace, but that's when the wheels sort of came off. I've got a 6:35, then 6:56, 6:53, then, oh man, mile 11 to 12, 7:02, and then 12 to 13, that's when this race, just because of the elevation, it just gets exponentially harder every mile. So even though I was feeling decent on mile 9, I knew 3 miles later I was gonna be dead, and I sure was. Mile 13, 6:59, and then, turn the corner, see that finish line, try to bring it in strong. I was literally running as fast as I possibly could, but my legs were absolutely shot. So the last 0.1 miles was a 6:20. That's as fast as I could possibly go, as a 6:20 at the end. My heart rate was 174, 176. I know my max heart rate, I know I hit a 180 somewhere around there. I talked to the guy who got first in my age group, and he said because this is the only race that's happening this year, there's a lot of really high quality runners that came in to run this, which I kind of thought that would happen. My time last year would have gotten second place in the age group. Hopefully next year, if I do this race next year, hopefully I can place in the age group, maybe do a little bit faster, maybe do like a 1:23, 1:24. And Cassandra did an awesome job. She got a PR, a 1:47. Nice, a 1:47. And last year you ran in I know you're running with
1:55.
1:55. So yeah, that's amazing. 8 minutes off. How was your guys' morning?
Good.
Good. Hey, what are you doing?
I need a Joker
Okay, hold on. I'll get it. What Joker?
in the river.
This one?
Yeah, in the river.
Riddler.
No making
Oh, this one. This one?
Yeah, no making it wet.
Okay, just these two?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job.
Wait, your hands.
Hey, did you have pancakes with Grandpa?
Yeah,
Good. Were they good?
yeah.
Good.